Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my son, what his routine is for a 1-year-old, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and follow along. It's going to be a lot of talking. So this is bright and early in the morning. It's probably about 6:30 or 7 in the morning. He woke up a little bit earlier today. And I just kind of wait till he wakes up. He wakes me up usually every morning, and we just cuddle. I squeeze him, I give him loves. He's looking at the camera like, what's that? But this is how we start our day, and it is so cute and just magical every single day that I get to cuddle with him. And so after I get out of bed, I just start making the bed. Usually it's just all crazy, like the sheets and stuff, so I just kind of straighten it. Payson does sleep with us in the middle of my husband and I every night, so we kind of have a radical bed to make in the morning. But I just do like the basic little tuck. So moving on to the beginning of our morning routine. So I basically just fill Payson up a bottle. Right now we're still using formula until he completely gets off of formula and goes just to milk. So far the milk thing is doing good. I start him out on 4 ounces of milk because usually he'll spit up if I give him anything more than that. So that's where we go into the living room and we basically just chill there for a while until we get ready to make breakfast. So here I just open the blinds because I love natural light, and I think it's a really great way to just naturally wake up. Excuse me. So yeah, this is Payson with his little bottle in the morning, and we are just relaxing. After this, I basically change him. Sometimes I change him before his bottle. It just really depends on like how full his diaper is or if he even went potty or anything. So yeah, just give him a good change right here, and then we move on to the next course of our day. But yeah, generally this is a first thing in the morning thing or after bottle. So this is me just picking him up. We're going to go into the next room in the kitchen to start preparing breakfast. And I am having such a struggle with Payson because he's such a picky eater. I never know like what he's actually going to like. So sometimes I make like 2 different things, 3 different things, and put it on his little, tray so he can get an idea of which one he likes, and I can get an idea of which one he's going to eat. So we're in a little bit of a struggle right now with him with food. Sometimes he just won't eat at all unless I put fruit on his tray or like something I absolutely know he'll love. Like for instance, I make him banana French toast or banana pancakes with banana in the batter. That way I know he's still getting like some fruit and he's getting egg in there, a carb, and then generally in the morning and lunch I'll give him fruit. I'll talk more about all this later once I get into that too. But yeah, so we usually give him stuff where it's mixed with vegetables or fruit. That way he's getting all the nutrients he needs. But in this case I'm making, this morning I made almond flour banana pancakes, I think. Or no, sorry, this is French toast. I had today mixed up with yesterday. So yeah, he had French toast this morning with banana in the batter, and that's just me waving at Payson because he's getting really good at waving. It's so cute. So this is just what I use. I use the Dave Killer's bread for the bread, and I use cinnamon and egg in the batter, and I just mix it all up and put like a little bit of the spray on the pan and just cook it up for a few minutes. And I showed you guys the maple syrup I use. You can get that anywhere really. I think you can get it at Sprouts mostly in health food stores, but that's my favorite maple syrup. It's a little bit more costly, but it's more natural. So I'm sitting him down, buckling him in, and I actually love the same thing. I love the French toast. I should have made myself eggs this morning because I felt kind of weird later. I needed more protein, but I generally eat the same thing as him. He obviously loves this. He took a bite right away. He knows this meal like inside and out. I've made this for him numerous times when he just wouldn't eat anything else, and I just wanted my child to feel full. And I know that there's that whole thing where you need to, keep giving them a certain type of food so they can get accustomed to that food. So we do that. We aren't, avoiding any foods at all. We're just giving him repeated things that he likes, because it's a surefire way for him to eat. And I know he'll eat this way. So it's just a comforting fact to know that your kid is eating. I don't know if you guys feel like that, but it's hard. Like today, for instance, I was trying to get him to eat, and I put numerous things on the tray, and he only wanted the blueberries. So we are very sure that he likes fruit. Very, very positive that he likes fruit. So yeah, we're just trying to find different things that he'll eat. And I know this is the very picky stage between like maybe now and, a couple of years from now, but he's doing really good. He's just learning his taste buds, and yeah. Mine was delicious. I loved it. And so I put some blueberries on his tray here, and he loves those. He goes right for those. Sometimes he'll spit out the big chunks because he's like, oh, that's too big for me to swallow, Mom. But generally I cut them into like little bite sizes so he can have little sizes for his little mouth, because sometimes, how kids are, they gag and it's scary. So, and of course he throws a lot of food on the floor. So always the next thing we do after he eats, I take him into the nursery and I just basically wipe his hands clean and his face, because you guys know babies get really messy when they eat. So he hates when I wipe his face off, but it got to be done to make him clean. And then usually I change him, typically if he goes to the bathroom right after or during the mealtime, I'll change him after, and then I get his day clothes on and get him ready for starting the new day. And this is my favorite time because breakfast is over. I don't have to deal with that anymore. That's done. He's already cleaned up. And then I can just take him into the bathroom and brush his hair and make him look all studly for the women in the daycare. So he loves it when I comb his hair. It's like a little bonding time for us, and he does really well. So I just put some rejuvenating oil on his hair. It's a natural blend of 13 different essential oils, and I just do it for his hair growth, his scalp health, all that. And then we try to brush his teeth, and clearly right there he did not like his teeth brushed. We're getting used to that. Also, he's learning to walk, and it's the cutest thing ever. So that's what you're seeing right now. After I feed him, change him, get him ready for the day, sometimes I will go outside and work out. Today was a special day because I wanted to be outside and walking, because we all know fall's coming, at least for this time. And I just definitely have not gotten out into the sun enough. So I was like, I'm going to go and work out outside. Because normally I go to this place called the Recreation Center, and it's in Orem in the city that I live in Utah. And I love it, but I go there almost every day, and it's indoors. And he just goes to the, basically the daycare in there. And I will go work out for about an hour on my own. But this time I just really wanted to be with him and spend time with him and get out into the sunshine. So we had a good time walking, and I let him out of the stroller for a little while into the play area, and we just had a good time. It was so fun. Like, he is walking now, so I can take him to these places and he can go exploring. And if he falls like that or falls on his bum, it's soft landing. So that's why I like this little padded area. And it's the first time that we've been here together, and he just wanted to explore, and I take him to the swings, and he had such a good time doing this. I haven't taken him to the park in like a few months, so this was a real treat for me. He loved it. It was so much fun. He just loved being pushed like this. He never gets to go do this. Like, we don't do this enough. And now that he's a little bit older, like toddler age, I feel like I will do this more often. So, yeah, it's all smiles for him. Then I ran some errands. I was gonna show you guys like what I did a little bit here and there, but the video was getting a little bit too long, so I cut that part out. So he just took a nap while I ran some errands right there. And next thing is we got home and I just started making him lunch. So this is another meal that I know that he'll love and he always eats like without fail. It's the almond butter and half the sugar. It's from Trader Joe's, half the sugar strawberry jelly. So I usually just use my little roller cutter because it's so much easier to use the roller cutter than it is like rolling, cutting with a knife. So this is just way easier for me. I don't know if you guys use something like this. It does kind of make the bread, like it shifts the bread a little bit, but for me it's just easier. I always try to incorporate some type of fruit or vegetable with any type of lunch that I'm serving him. So in this case, I wanted to give him more protein. So I decided to pull out the bag of the chicken nuggets that I just recently bought and found at the health food store. And these are the brand, if I can read it, Kid Fresh. And they are kind of pricey, but he's eaten them a few times and he liked them, but there's a few times that he just turns it away and he'll like spit them out or throw them on the floor. So I usually just grab one meatball and I just see if he'll eat it, and then if he doesn't eat it, then I just won't warm up anymore. But if he likes it and eats it, then I'll warm up some more and give him that. So yeah, so it's always a trial and error with his eating. Like I said, it's a little difficult because I know he likes sweets so much. Like that is his go-to. He just loves anything that's like fruity or sweet or anything like that. And even almond butter's kind of sweet. He's also very much a fan of bread. Like I never usually have a problem giving him bread because he just knows what that is. It's soft and I feel like bread is even kind of sweet. So he's just a sweet little boy. So yeah, this is what I put on his little tray. And clearly he's not even interested in the chicken. He's not even touching that. He's going straight for the strawberry and the strawberry and the almond butter. Where'd Payson go? There he is. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Hide and go seek. Where'd he go? Peekaboo! Where'd Payson go? Where'd he go? There he is! Hi, babies. Where'd he go, misters? Peekaboo! I had to show you guys that little clip because it's just too cute. So once again, we are cleaning him up. The almond butter is kind of a pain to clean up because it's just super sticky and there's like little tiny like grains of almonds in there, and so it gets a little messy. But yeah, generally it takes a few wipes to clean him up. But once he's done, I change him. And in this case, he got kind of dirty, his clothes, so I decided to just change his wardrobe right now because he had stuff all over himself right now. So I was like, I'll just change him into other clothes. He's got like so many clothes. I've had so many clothes given to me just by friends, and it's been such a cool thing to have all those extra clothes because we haven't had to buy like so much. So yeah, this is just him in his new little outfit, all fresh. This is the time of day that we take my dog out to go to the bathroom. It's usually noon every single day. So I'm so glad I can finally put Payson down and he can, excuse me, he can walk around if he wants to and just hang out. He loves watching Sophie. She's his favorite thing ever. And then after we eat and get changed and all that, and we take Sophie out, we usually will have a little bit of playtime unless we have some errands to run or something like that. But right now he is just going to have some playtime because we didn't really have to do anything later in the afternoon because I ran all my errands in the morning. So yeah, lots of fun little play toys. He just got these few toys for his birthday just like a week ago. So he's really enjoying the new toys that he's got, and he's got very many of them. He's got a lot of them now, which is totally fine because it keeps him busy and entertained. And I love that as a mom because sometimes I just want to veg out or, you know, focus on something else. It's really great that he's learning to walk too, because he can just kind of be mobile and go around the house and just, I don't know. It just seems like he's just enjoying himself being able to walk more often. So this little walker has actually helped him to learn how to walk as well. My sister got that for me and him. Obviously, mostly for him because, you know, I don't need it for myself. But it's really helped him to learn how to walk more and just kind of taught him to be like more balanced. So normally when like, I don't even know what time, maybe like 4:30 rolls around, I start cooking dinner. But this morning I made a chuck roast. I didn't make it, but I'm making like a chuck roast, basically dinner right now in the crock pot, and I set it for low so it'll cook for 10 hours, and I'm just so excited to eat this later. But yeah, I don't have to prep dinner tonight, so we're just gonna find stuff to do to kill time until we eat this. I figured I would just start cleaning because the stove needed to be cleaned, the counters needed to be cleaned, and I planned on doing the floors the following day, which was actually today because I'm editing this the next day. So the floors get dirty really fast. I mean, we've got such a small house, so there's lots of traffic in this kitchen. And then obviously with him walking now, I want to keep the floors really clean because he's on his fours, he's on his feet, his hands, everything, and he gets into a lot of stuff, obviously. So, so yeah, it's just a good time for me to clean, and I'm definitely getting used to him being more mobile. I used to just put him in the little jumper, or he would stay in one little spot on the carpet in the other room watching like TV or whatever. Or playing with his toys, but this is definitely a new experience for me, like just watching him be more mobile, and I always keep an eye on him just because I need to know what's going on. And we definitely have a lot more work to do as far as like child-proofing things, but he's not too curious yet, so it's okay, I think, but it's starting to get there, so I'm definitely talking to my husband more about, you know, making sure that he's safe and everything's baby proof. So this is Payson's afternoon milk. We use the grass-fed, organic, all that fun stuff milk, and this is going to be the milk bottle that he has before dinner. So it's about an hour and a half. I usually try to time it where it's like 2 hours before, just so that way he's hungry by the time dinner comes around, because milk can be really filling. So yeah, he's still using a bottle, but I'm trying to transition into sippy cup. So this is our stove. So here Payson is eating our dinner with us, and we had such a good time. He loved this dish. It's the chuck roast with potatoes and carrot, and I have the recipe on my Pinterest. If you guys become a follower of mine, it is so good. It's in my dinners. Oh my gosh, it's the best, and it's the only one I have listed on there. I had to give him a quick bath before bed, and he just, I had to show you guys a little mohawk. But we had a kind of a struggle changing him, so I didn't want to show you guys that. But this is his pajamas, and he's getting ready for bed, just playing around a little bit, getting his energy out. And yeah, we had a really good day today. Hey guys, so we have reached the end of our day. I'm looking a little haggard because I have an oil treatment in my hair, and my makeup is like pretty much gone. So anyway, I just wanted to sign off. Basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna eat dessert. I have a little bit of peach berry stuff made. We're gonna watch our Jack Ryan show. We haven't watched it until we started it like last week. So we're gonna watch our show, and then usually I just give Payson a bottle and then he goes down. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. Just our normal routine. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. And I'll definitely be uploading more videos coming up here soon. So make sure to subscribe and make sure to like this video if you did like it. It just helps me figure out what content you guys like to see and hear. So it's a good full day with Payson, and I hope you guys had a great time watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.